Hello, welcome to today's e-commerce, first of today's 2015 e-commerce trends briefings. My name's Chloe Thomas. I'm the creator of eCommerce MasterPlan and the author of these 3 books. And everything we do here at eCommerce MasterPlan, just like the books, is designed to help e-commerce businesses succeed and the smaller e-commerce businesses on the whole. Today is another of our quickfire 2015 trends briefings because I know that all of you want to know what should be on your to-do list for 2015. What should you be focusing on? And that's what we're going to be giving you some more ideas on today. The aim of these briefings is to help you understand very quickly what each of these key trends actually are, give you enough information so you can work out whether it relates to your business or not, and then if it doesn't relate to your business, what you should be doing about it. So one of the greatest things when you're running any business is to find things you don't need to worry about. So if some of these you decide are definitely not on your list, that is a win for all of us. We'll be covering all of these in more detail later in the year at eCommerce MasterPlan. So make sure you're signed up to our emails. But for now, let's focus on today's topic. And today, or our first session of today, is all about piggybacking. It's an extension of platform theory, really. So if you've seen the briefing, you'll know all about that one. And it's about using someone else's website to drive your sales rather than using your own. So we're talking about using eBay, Amazon, Rakuten Play, Etsy, all those myriad of different websites where you can list your products, they take the money, you ship the goods. That's what we mean by piggybacking. So you're piggybacking on someone else's platform, on someone else's website, which can be a great way of growing your sales. This is the 7 e-commerce business structures down the right-hand side there that I first introduced in the book eCommerce MasterPlan, where these are explained in a lot more detail. And there's actually videos on the website as well about the 7 e-commerce business structures. As you'll see at the bottom, or on the left-hand side rather, are the 4 different ways consumers buy from e-commerce businesses. So your own website, catalogs, shops and stalls, and someone else's website. 3 or 4 years ago, people would only, or businesses tended to either be in that top section or the bottom section. The trend change for 2015 is we're seeing e-commerce businesses, so the guys at the top, the online onlys, mail orders, full multi-channel, etc., looking to utilize piggybacking as a route to grow turnover. And that's the big trend here, is that a lot of the more traditional e-commerce businesses are looking to these channels in order to drive their sales. The reason for this is very simply that there are a lot of consumers who only go or primarily shop in these places. So it's a way of getting in front of people you otherwise wouldn't get in front of. So this is, 2012 data. It's quite old now, but this is a Hitwise report showing where the shopping and classifieds traffic in the UK went. So which websites got the most share of everybody looking for shopping and classifieds information online. And in total, if you add up the numbers there, 31.6% of UK retail website visits went to eBay and Amazon on this list. They went to those piggyback sites. So that's why traditional e-commerce businesses are now starting to look at these as a route to grow their turnover. And you'll notice I'm saying turnover, not profits. Sorry, not customer base, rather. Of course I'm meaning profits, but turnover rather than customer numbers, because generally when you shop with these, the customers are customers of the piggyback site rather than customers of yourself, either legally or in their own heads. So a customer who always buys on eBay, even though you often can set it up so you have the right to market to those people again, they're an eBay customer. They don't see themselves as your customer. So this is really about a turnover gain. It's not about growing your customer list, which is one of the reasons why a lot of these more traditional e-commerce business structures haven't got involved in this in the past, is because their whole business is based on growing the list and growing repeat purchases from those lists. Don't go thinking that piggybacking is only available on the likes of Amazon, eBay, and Rakuten Play, which actually isn't on this slide, but is another large one, kind of nationwide, and Alibaba, of course, globally. there is a myriad, hundreds and hundreds of these types of sites, often specializing in particular types of products. So Zazzle specializes in t-shirts and clothing designs. Etsy and Folksy about handcrafted items. There are many strange choices out there, strange websites that focus in on different bits and pieces. And you've got Botica that's purely for jewelry and accessories. So if you're going to go down this route, you need to take a look and see what might be the best option for yourselves, for your business. So don't go thinking that there's only a couple of options out, that there's only the eBay and Amazon options. There's a lot more than that, which is where, if you're going to be going down this piggybacking route and you're a traditional e-commerce, more traditional e-commerce business structure, then your number one challenge is going to be to find the right website to put your products on, because you're trying to find customers who wouldn't think to come to you direct. So you've got to find the website that matches the people that want to buy your products, essentially. So as I said, these are nice short briefings. So the final kind of two of our aims, so I've explained what this piggybacking trend is. Now we need to look at, how do you work out if this is relevant for your business? Well, are you interested in growing revenue without increasing your customer base? That's the fundamental first question. If that is the case, then you should be exploring these piggybacking options and seeing if there's a site out there that suits your products. It might not be all your products, it might be one of your product lines. You don't know till you start taking a look at that. And is there a piggyback site with an audience who want to buy our products? As I've just said, that's a really important question to ask before you delve into this. Once you've decided, or if you've decided it's the right choice for you on those two fronts, as with all of these trends, make sure you're ready for the changes this is going to create in your business, because it is a whole other set of skills often to be selling on these sites. It's a whole other work stream. So make sure you've got the resources and the skills in-house to be able to do it. And if you have decided you want to go ahead, then the things to do are to pick the piggyback site that works for you. Start with just one. Test one with one set of products. So it's perfectly fine to start with a smaller range than your full range. So test it with just that selection of products. And then invest time and effort in learning how to increase the sales. Each of them, if you think of each of them like their own little search engine, there are ways of getting better sales, which might mean the more you sell, the more you sell. It might mean paying them to be featured in emails. It might mean the way you put the copy together. There are many different, or the picture styles and all this kind of stuff. There are many different ways of increasing sales on these sites. You need to kind of delve in and work out what those are for you. If you want to know a bit more about piggybacking and how to go about identifying the right piggyback site for you, it's covered in my book, eCommerce MasterPlan 1.8. So by all means, take a look at that. And there's lots of resources available within the book for you to help you make the right choices and start to build that part of your business. So that was our third 2015 Trends Briefing, where we've covered off the piggybacking. As I said, we'll be covering all of these in more detail later this year. And next up will be marketing automation. So thank you very much, and make sure you're signed up at ecommercemasterplan.com for more updates. Cheers. Bye.